Thank you for watching this DVD. By the end of this DVD, if you've seen everything and heard everything and really understand the value and the opportunity being presented to you, we are sure you will agree that this has been time well spent. So please make sure that you have set aside enough time to watch this DVD properly without being distracted by things like children or your cell phone. Sit back, relax, you're about to be empowered. This is a WealthNet presentation. WealthNet is an authorized representative of Virtus Financial Services. And WealthNet is a proud member of the Direct Selling Association of South Africa. WealthNet currently has more than 13,000 active members. WealthNet provides these people with an opportunity to earn an extra income every month. WealthNet members shared earnings of 20 million rand over the 2011 and 2012 financial years. And WealthNet is a subsidiary of Stratcorp Limited, a listed company on the Johannesburg Securities Exchange. Virtus Financial Services is an authorized financial services provider. Virtus has been in business since January 2000. Virtus has more than 45,000 active clients. Virtus has in excess of 130 million rand under investment management. And Virtus is also a subsidiary of the Stratcorp Group. Before we proceed, please note that this presentation is not intended to be any form of financial advice. None of WealthNet's employees or franchisees may provide financial advice in terms of the Virtus products that you're about to see. Should you require any financial advice, please speak with your broker or personal financial advisor. We have 4 products to share with you. Through the Virtus investment plan, you can buy shares in an empowerment investment company. The Gold Insured benefit offers you a basket of 6 very useful insured benefits within a single policy. The Funeral and Beef product is an affordable funeral policy with a unique beef benefit. And the Business Power tools offer a variety of benefits and support services for WealthNet members that are serious about the business opportunity that you are going to see. Let's start by taking a closer look at shares. Over the years, it has been proven that investing in shares is one way to realize long-term wealth. What is a share? Let's look at a simple example to illustrate how shares in a company work. A share is a part ownership of a company. When you buy a 10% share in a company, you own 10% of that company. This means that you also effectively share 10% of the company's assets, liabilities, and earnings. Each share has a rand value, which can be paid out in cash if you sell your shares. Companies sell shares in order to obtain funding and ultimately to achieve growth. In other words, companies may need money to start or expand a business. Let's look at an example. Let's say that Mr. X wants to start a business manufacturing soft drinks. Let's say that he needs 1 million rand to start this business. Borrowing money from a bank is not always an option. Mr. X might have 100,000 rand of his own capital, but he needs to raise the balance from other investors. So Mr. X sells shares in his soft drink factory to obtain enough money to start and build his business. He issues 1 million shares of 1 rand each to ensure that he has the 1 million rand needed to get going. By joining hands with private investors and allowing them to become part of this exciting business, he creates mutual benefit for himself as the entrepreneur as well as the investors. If you were one of the investors in the soft drink factory and you invested 100,000 rand for a 10% shareholding, 5 years later, if everything goes well, the soft drink factory could grow and double in value. As an example, Let's say that the soft drink factory is worth 2 million rand after 5 years. This means that your 10% share that was worth 100,000 rand 5 years ago is now worth 200,000 rand. Just a reminder that all of the examples in this presentation are only for illustrative purposes, as actual results may vary according to many contributing factors. So, how does an investor aim to make money with shares? The basic principles are easy to understand. Investors try to buy a share when the share price offers value. Understand that shares generally need a growth period of several years in order to really grow in value. During the growth period, it is possible that the share price may underperform compared to other investments, even the money market. That is why it is important to be patient during the growth period. Invest in shares for the longer term and sell when one can realize the planned profits. The secret is to give it time to grow, 5 years or longer. Another important concept to understand is rand cost averaging. If you make a single lump sum investment, it is possible that the share price could be unexpectedly high on the day of the trade. Instead, by investing on a monthly basis, for example, you will be paying the average share price over time. Let's use an example to explain this concept better. Let's say we started investing in July 2011. Monthly contribution 300 rand per month. Share price in July 100 cents per share. Therefore, our 300 rand contribution can buy 300 shares. Total number of shares owned 300. The average price paid per share is 100 cents. The value of our shares is 300 rand, and the total invested is 300 rand. In August, we contribute another 300 rand, but the share price has dropped to 93.5 cents. Because the share price came down, we can buy more shares. Shares purchased 320. Now we own 620 shares. We have paid an average price of 96 cents per share. And our shares are worth 580 rand. But we paid 600 rand. In other words, our shares are worth 20 rand less than what we paid for them. Let's now move on 4 months to December. Monthly contribution is still 300 rand per month. Share price is 94 cents. Shares purchased 318. Between July and December, we bought a total of 1,966 shares at an average share price of 91 cents per share. The shares are worth 1,849 rand. But our total contributions only amount to 1,800 rand. To sum this up, when share prices go down, one can buy more shares for the same money. When share prices go up, one can buy fewer shares for the same money. But over time, one will pay the average price. And in the long term, one should realize a positive return. To benefit from rand cost averaging, one has to invest for the medium to long term. Let's look at the potential returns of some real companies that you may recognize. If you invested 10,000 rand in SAB Miller shares in 2007, 1 year later, they would have been worth 8,200 rand. That equates to an 18% loss in the first year. If you invested 10,000 rand into SPAR shares in 2008 and kept your shares for 7 years, your shares would have been worth 41,300 rand in 2012. That's 22% growth per annum. If you invested 10,000 rand in BHP Billiton shares at the beginning of 2003 and sold your shares at the end of 2012, you would have seen growth of 20% per annum. If you invested 10,000 Rand in MTN shares in 1998 and kept them for 15 years, they would have been worth 283,000 Rand in 2012, 25% growth per annum. If you invested 10,000 Rand in First Rand shares in 1993 and kept your shares for 20 years, your investment would have been worth 425,000 Rand in 2012, 21% growth per annum. According to these investment indicators, SAB Miller was running at a loss of 18% after 1 year. However, if the SAB Miller shares were kept for an additional 4 years, until 2012, 10,000 Rand would have been worth 19,500, having grown at an average of 14% per year over the 5 years. This is why equity investments are usually considered to be medium to long-term investments. Take note of the number of years that each investment was kept in this example. Take note of the average growth per annum for each company in this example. And take note that 10,000 Rand was invested in every case. Do you have 10,000 Rand or more to invest into shares? The truth is that there are very few people who have 10,000 Rand or more to invest. Previously, the opportunity to invest in shares was often limited to people with money. So, how can one buy shares? There are two ways. You can buy shares directly through a stockbroker. As an investor, you will need to find a stockbroker and open a trading account. You will pay certain monthly fees, even if you're not buying shares. You will need to have enough knowledge to make your own investment decisions. And you will need to have enough capital to invest in shares. Alternatively, you can buy shares in an investment company. This option is often more affordable. You don't need big lump sums of money. You don't need to have special knowledge or be an expert investor. And the risk is often less because the capital is usually spread better. Let us look at how an investment company operates. A group of investors can achieve more than a single investor. You could be part of the group. Each person invests what they can afford. And together there is more capital available to invest into the investment company. The investment company then uses this capital to invest into other companies, buying and selling shares in various companies on the JSE, as well as other investment instruments. Everything that the investment company does is for the benefit of its investors. This is how an investment company works. And this is how our investment product works. Introducing the Virtus Investment Plan, brought to you by Virtus Financial Services. Thousands of investors have subscribed to the Virtus Investment Plan. If you select the Virtus Investment Plan, you will be one of these people. The investment portions from all of these people's monthly contributions are used to buy shares in a selective empowerment investments company on a regular basis. The Selective Empowerment Investments Company, in turn, buys and sells shares in different listed companies on the JSE and other investment instruments. The Selective Empowerment Investments Company can also negotiate or subscribe to offered empowerment deals, thus acquiring such shares at a discount. This simply means that you can benefit from investments in some of the top JSE listed companies in South Africa, without the worry of buying or selling the specific shares by yourself. There are actually two Selective Empowerment Investment Companies that you can choose from, SEI 1 and SEI 2. Both are investment companies, but they have different investment strategies and risk profiles. We will now look at each company in a bit more detail. SEI1 qualifies as a broad-based black economic empowerment entity and therefore has access to empowerment offerings from South African companies. SEI1 already has exposure to MTN Zakhele, Sasol and multi-choice Phuthuma Nathi empowerment offerings. SEI1 has in excess of 44,000 shareholders, mostly from previously disadvantaged communities. And the 44,000 shareholders have invested more than 130 million rand. In other words, around 44,000 investors have bought SEI1 shares. SEI1 targets a high growth rate through equity investments and is considered to be a high-risk investment. SEI1 invests up to 95% of its capital into some of the top companies listed on the JSE, as well as other investment instruments. You should recognize many of the top companies in this slide. These are typical examples of companies that SEI1 invests in. This means that you can indirectly own shares in JSE-listed companies in South Africa. SEI1 also invests in global companies. So when you buy SEI1 shares, you get exposure to JSE-listed companies and other investment instruments as well as global companies. Now let's look at the SEI2 company. SEI2 also qualifies as a broad-based black economic empowerment entity and therefore has access to empowerment offerings from South African companies. SEI2 also already has exposure to MTN Zakhele, Sasol and multi-choice Phuthuma Nathi empowerment offerings. SEI2 has in excess of 2,500 shareholders, mostly from previously disadvantaged communities. SEI2 shareholders have invested more than 6.7 million rand. Like SEI1, thousands of investors buy SEI2 shares via a monthly debit order subscription. SEI2 targets medium to high growth and is considered to be a medium to high risk investment. The difference is that SEI2 reduces the risk by spreading the investments between the different asset classes. A maximum of 75% is invested into high growth equity shares, with the balance being invested into bonds, property and other investment instruments. SEI2 makes use of various collective investment scheme fund managers. And SEI2 also invests directly into various shares, bonds, listed property trusts and other investment instruments. SEI2 may use fund managers such as these to manage portions of the portfolio. All have solid track records and are well respected in the industry. SEI2 also buys shares directly in some of the top companies in South Africa. So, like SEI1, you will also indirectly own shares in some of the top local and international companies. SEI1 or SEI2. It's your choice. You can buy either of these shares through the Virtus investment plan. When you select the Virtus investment plan, the minimum monthly contribution is only 160 Rand per month. You can contribute as much as you want, but not less than 160 Rand per month. Virtus deducts 4% of the contribution as a lead fee, which is used for commissions. And Virtus deducts a fixed account fee of 34.20 Rand, which is payable for as long as you own SEI shares. Based on a contribution of 160 Rand per month, the amount available for buying shares in SEI1 or SEI2 will be 118 Rand and 50 cents. Remember that 160 Rand is the minimum contribution. You can contribute more, and you may also invest lump sums of money. Let's look at two more examples. If one invests 300 Rand or 500 Rand per month. Less the lead fee and account fee, based on a contribution of 300 Rand per month, the amount available for buying shares will be 252 Rand and 12 cents. And based on a contribution of 500 Rand per month, the amount available for buying shares will be 443 Rand per month. Notice that the more you contribute, the less significant the fees become, and the more you will have available to buy shares in SEI 1 or SEI 2. Although shares should be kept for the medium to long term, you may request to sell some or all of your SEI shares at any time. The sale is subject to the availability of a willing buyer. Once your SEI shares have been sold, payment will take place within 15 days. So, to sum up the Virtus investment plan, through a monthly debit order subscription, you can accumulate shares in an investment company. As a shareholder, you will own part of a company that negotiates BBBEE deals and buys shares in some of the top listed companies as well as other investment instruments. The value of your shares is updated daily and can be viewed on the Virtus website at www.virtusfs.co.za. The Virtus investment plan could be a solution for your long-term goals. Our next value for money product is the Gold Insured Benefit. The Gold Insured Benefit offers you a basket of 6 different benefits within a single policy. This policy has one price, no medical requirements, and you are covered immediately. The Gold Insured Benefits include the following: Commuter Travel Death Benefit. In the event of your death as a commuter due to a vehicle-related accident, 100,000 Rand will be paid to your nominated beneficiary or estate. Permanent Disability Benefit. In the event that you are disabled due to the loss of a limb, become paralyzed, loss of your eyesight or hearing, this benefit will pay you 20,000 Rand. Cancer Trauma Benefit. This benefit will pay you 2,500 Rand upon the diagnosis of any cancer, including skin cancer, if it is melanoma skin cancer. Hospitalization Compensation Benefit. Should you be hospitalized for more than 24 hours, this benefit will pay 500 Rand for every night that you spend in hospital, up to a maximum of 5 nights. Retrenchment Assistance Benefit. Should you be retrenched by your full-time employer after working for that employer for at least 6 months, this benefit will pay you 200 Rand per day for up to 20 days, if you are unable to find alternative employment. Telephonic Legal Advice Hotline Benefit. Many of us feel overwhelmed and insecure when faced with legal issues. The Legal Advice Hotline Benefit means that you have professional attorneys at your service 24 hours per day. That's 6 useful solutions that can assist you with your everyday needs. All of these benefits, no medical checks, and no waiting period. Cover starts after the first successful debit order. All of this for only 65 Rand per month. Thousands of people have selected the Gold Insured Benefits. Shouldn't you? Our third product is the innovative Funeral and Beef Benefit, an affordable funeral plan for all. The single funeral and beef policy offers the principal member a 10,000 Rand funeral benefit and a 5,000 Rand beef benefit. The beef benefit is intended for the catering at the funeral, but may be used for anything. The total payout to the nominated beneficiary will be 15,000 Rand, and a single policy costs only 35 Rand per month. A principal member may provide funeral benefit for a spouse and children as well. The funeral benefit for the spouse is 10,000 Rand, and the funeral benefit for each one of the 5 children depends on their age. This policy also costs 35 Rand per month. By selecting both policies, paying 35 Rand for each policy, funeral cover can be provided for the principal member and spouse and up to 5 children for just 70 Rand per month. Please note that there is a waiting period of 6 months or 6 premiums, whichever is longer. The funeral and beef benefit offers one better peace of mind and excellent value for money. You have just seen 3 exciting products. Would you agree that these products would appeal to most people? How about some of your friends and family? That is why we offer our clients an exciting franchise opportunity. Become an independent client introducer for WealthNet. As a franchisee, you may refer your friends and family to WealthNet, and when they subscribe to any of the products, you will earn a passive income every month for as long as they continue to pay their subscriptions. There are no joining fees and no monthly fees. As a franchise holder, you will be known as an independent client introducer. Let's look at a practical example to explain how the franchise opportunity really works. Our products are exciting. Surely you will want to tell friends and family about these products. In doing so, you can be rewarded. Most people know more than 100 people. Let's look at an example if you tell 5 of your friends about the Virtus investment plan and insured benefits. If you tell any 5 of your friends and family about this and tell them to share it with others, the news spreads, and soon many people will subscribe to one or more of the products. This is called word-of-mouth advertising. People talk, news spreads, and many will subscribe. At WealthNet, we have one achievable goal for all. It's the 525 goal. And this is how it works. Let's say that you have introduced 5 friends to our products and they subscribe. They'll be placed on your level 1. The second and most important step is to assist your 5 friends to also introduce 5 friends each. This will give you 25 people on your level 2. As soon as you have achieved this combination, you have achieved the 525 goal. This is an easy goal to achieve. Surely you could introduce 5 people. And if you can introduce 5 people, then surely you can get each one of them to do the same. That is why we say that this is one achievable goal for all. And you will receive a passive income from everybody in your network up to level 5. Understand that your growth to level 5 will depend on the quality of your time and effort invested into your levels 1 and 2. If you have laid a solid foundation, the people on your level 2 will introduce people on your level 3, and the people on your level 3 will introduce people on your level 4, who in turn will introduce people on your level 5. You will earn an income on all of these people. The network income table shows how much commission is paid on each product and the potential income that you could earn every month. For this example, let's say that you only introduce 5 people to WealthNet. For every person that subscribes to the Virtus investment plan, you will earn a minimum of 1 Rand 28 per month. For every person that selects the gold insured benefits, you will earn 95 cents per month. You will earn 1 Rand per month for every single funeral and beef subscriber, and an additional 1 Rand per month for every family funeral benefit subscriber. If the 5 people on your level 1 subscribe to all of the benefits, you could be earning 21 Rand 15 every month from your level 1. If you assist your level 1 people to each introduce 5 people, that's 25 people on your level 2. If they select all of the products, you could be earning 105 Rand and 75 cents from your level 2. You have achieved your 525 goal. What happens next will depend on the quality of your time and effort spent with your level 1 and 2 people. If the people on level 2 each introduce 5 people, you could be earning 528 Rand and 75 cents on level 3. And if the people on level 3 each introduce 5 people, you could be earning 2,643 Rand and 75 cents on level 4. Remember to add the levels together. In this example, you would add 21 Rand and 15 cents and 105 Rand and 75 cents, plus 528 Rand and 75 cents and 2,643 Rand and 75 cents. What could you do with an extra 3,300 Rand per month? And if the people on level 4 also each introduce 5 people, you could be earning 16,518 Rand every month for as long as they continue to subscribe to the different products. But it does not stop there. Add the business power tools. If the franchisees in your network add the business power tools, instead of earning 16,000 Rand per month, you could be earning more than 36,000 Rand every month. Just look at the potential income. And there is more. As a bonus, WealthNet offers incentives and rewards. Incentives and rewards are paid out monthly, over and above your network income. You only need 5 people on level 1 and 5 people on level 2 to qualify for Purple Club status and receive a bonus reward of 50 Rand each month. When you achieve the 525 goal, you will be at Bronze Club status and receive a bonus reward of 200 Rand per month. Remember that when you achieve the 525 goal, you could already be earning 276 Rand and 90 cents per month from your network income. If you add the 276 Rand and 90 cents from your network income, plus the 200 Rand bonus incentive, you could be earning 476 Rand and 90 cents every month. At this point, you could be earning more than your monthly subscription. You need to maintain the 525 goal and have a total of 50 active people in your network, up to level 5, in order to qualify for Silver Club status and earn a bonus of 500 Rand every month. When 100 people in your network all pay their monthly subscriptions, you will achieve Gold Club status and earn an extra 1,250 Rand each month. Platinum Club status requires 500 subscriptions to be successfully collected from the people in your network, for which you will be rewarded with 7,500 Rand per month. At 1,000 active subscribers, you get to Diamond Club status and earn a bonus of 17,000 Rand each month. Several WealthNet franchisees already have more than 1,000 subscribers in their networks. You can too. There is still one more level, the ultimate WealthNet challenge. At Emerald Club status, you will earn a bonus reward of 87,500 Rand every month for as long as you remain at this level. Remember that this is over and above your network income. And if you maintain Emerald Club status for 12 months in a row, you can choose a car of your choice to the value of 500,000 Rand. Can you see the potential for yourself? Over and above everything that you've already seen, WealthNet has exciting annual incentives that only WealthNet franchisees can qualify for. Please note that the examples that we have shown to you are all based on a 5x5 model, where you have introduced 5 people who each do the same for 5 levels. All of the people are WealthNet franchisees who have selected all of the products and pay their monthly subscriptions. Your structure could be different. Your network members might not select all of the products, and your network members may miss some of their debit orders. Therefore, your earnings may differ from the examples. The results that you get out will depend on the effort that you put in, and how much effort you put in is only up to you. Assuming that you want to become a WealthNet franchise business owner, maximize your potential by using the Business Power Tools. This is a highly recommended product if you want to make WealthNet a smart business choice. The Business Power Tools include multiple features and benefits to help you grow your business as fast as possible. Business Power Tools subscribers get free marketing material and training material from time to time, typically when something changes and new material is printed. The secretarial service is a bit like having your own secretary. Any messages, faxes, or emails sent to WealthNet for your attention will be forwarded to you as soon as possible. Business Power Tool subscribers are listed on the WealthNet website, so that prospective members looking for an existing franchisee can find someone to talk to. And Business Power Tool subscribers get complimentary access to stratvest.co.za, which is worth 99 Rand per month. Stratvest.co.za specializes in providing easy-to-read reports that investors can use to formulate their own investment strategies. You can have your own personal WealthNet website, www.wealthnetwork.co.za/your member number. Simply direct your prospects to your website address. You can advertise your website address anywhere. Print it on your business cards. Prospects can subscribe to any of our products via your website address any time of the day or night, and all subscribers will automatically be placed on your level 1. This means that you do not need to buy lead forms, saving you time and saving you money. Internet is the way forward. SMS lead facility. Simply do the following. SMS the word join, followed by your member number, your prospect's name, and his or her contact number, 243366. An accredited FAIS agent will contact your prospect and provide them with full details about the products and the business opportunity on your behalf. If the prospect selects any of the products, he or she will be placed on your level 1. You don't need to buy lead forms. This saves you time and saves you money. The SMS callback facility. If our client service center is busy and you do not want to hold, let us call you back. Simply do the following. SMS the word info, followed by your question, to 43366. And a consultant will call you back as soon as possible to resolve your query. This again saves you time and saves you money. The SMS communication facility allows you to communicate with your downline in a cost-effective way. You could invite your level 1 people to a meeting or training session, or send out motivational messages to your team. You get 75 free SMSs to use every month, and additional SMSs can be sent for far less than what you would probably be paying using your own cell phone. You can choose which levels to send your SMS to, and all of this is aimed at saving you time and saving you money. Simply contact the Client Service Center to send an SMS to your downline. Head Office Conversion Assistance. Many franchisees need a little encouragement from time to time. The WealthNet Client Service Center is continually contacting network members to ensure that they understand the benefits, to offer them additional products, and to motivate and encourage them to keep building their networks. If we upgrade one of your network members, you will earn more income. Business Power Tools subscribers can also arrange private presentations. If you have a suitable venue and can get a decent group of people together for a presentation, you can request to have one of the company's presenters come and do the presentation at your venue. Alternatively, you can invite your private group of people to one of our branches and have a company presenter do the presentation there. As a WealthNet franchisee, you could benefit from all of these powerful business tools for only 85 Rand per month. Which of our products do you want? Our easy choice summary should make your options clear. You could subscribe to the Virtus investment plan from as little as 160 Rand per month. Remember, this is a minimum amount. You may contribute as much as you want. 300 Rand, 500 Rand, 1,000 Rand. It's up to you what you can afford. Should you add the Business Power Tools for 85 Rand, your total contribution will be 245 Rand per month. Should you also add the Gold Insurance benefit for 65 Rand per month, your total contribution will be 310 Rand per month. And if you add the single and family funeral benefits, your total contribution will be 380 Rand per month. The combination that you choose is entirely up to you. Even if you only want the single funeral and beef policy, that's also fine. We, however, recommend that you add 85 Rand for the Business Power Tools to assist you in your business. That will give you a total of 120 Rand per month. Isn't this a great opportunity for you? We trust that you will agree this is affordable and Maximus flexible. It's easy to subscribe to any of these products and the business opportunity. Firstly, sign up in one of three ways. Number 1, complete a lead form that you can get from your introducer. Number 2, sign up on your introducer's own website. Or number 3, let your introducer SMS your name and number to WealthNet. Then, expect a call from an FIAS accredited agent to verify your details, finalize your application, and activate your subscription. You may now start building your own business. Invite friends to a presentation, send people to your website, or SMS your leads to WealthNet and start earning an income. We trust that you have seen something that can make a difference in your life. Now the decision rests with you. We would like to welcome you aboard. Choose the products that you want and become a WealthNet franchise business owner today. Join our team and claim your share of wealth.